Hello, good afternoon, and good evening. Hello, I am BrandonMVGC, and welcome to my channel. So, this is the first video I've actually done kind of face-to-face for a very long time. So, hello, and welcome to the channel for those new subscribers who haven't really seen me. So, hi. Anyway, so, I wanted to do a better team overview and how it works, because honestly the first one I did during the video was actually kind of bad. So, and very rushed and unprofessional, pardon me. So this team was actually suggested to me to my friend who was getting into VGC, or who will probably get into VGC, my good friend Matt, or Steel Xerix, if you know him from if you are familiar with him being in my Twitch channel or my Discord. So yeah, he's a really good friend to me, and yeah, I decided to build this team and see what I can do with it, since he was like, alright, I want to see you do good with this team. And I'm doing okay with it. This team definitely needs a lot of adjustments to it, and that's what I'm going to be doing for a new side series called Team Reiteration. So I'll be reiterating a bunch of teams, whether it be suggesting teams from you, the viewer, or just my personal teams that I've been using. So this team in general does need some reiterating. I'll say that right now. But anyways, let's get into the nitty-gritty of it. So this team, from what Matt told me, was pretty much Abomasnow and Frostlass are your main duo that you want to lead, or you can lead if you want, just to set up your Aurora Veils and just smash everything with Blizzard. And then with the Snow Cloak ability, you can pretty much abuse Snow with it, increasing its evasion rate by a very small percent. I don't remember how much exactly, but yeah. And then as well, unfortunately, Snow has changed. So it's no longer hail, it's now snow. So they won't be taking damage, unfortunately. As much as I miss that about hail, it should be fine. But anyway. So, with Abomasnow here, this is a... pardon me. Here, I want to be a bit more professional, but I do apologize, I am a bit tired. So, I did want to make this a little bit better, while also trying to rush it a tad bit, so I do apologize for that. Anyway, so this is Abomasnow. So this is likely Aurora Veil. So you want Aurora Veil to be available for as long as possible, because it will just really help your frailer Pokemon. And as well, you don't want your main sweepers to be one-shot. For example, King Gambit and Gastrodon, and even Armarouge to an extent, because they are really, really good. And I really like using them personally as sweepers. While Frostlass is just kind of there. It just spams Blizzard and the odd Will-O-Wisp here and there. But anyway, so you have Ice Shard just to break Focus Sashes, or even just get some finishing shots off, which is actually really good. I almost did not commit to keeping it, and instead opting to give it Protect instead. But I'm glad I stuck with giving it Ice Shard. I feel like it's a really, really good move to have. Giga Drain, just in case Abomasnow does survive, or they just don't respect it, because that has a fair bit where they just ignore Abomasnow and then just keep attacking the other slot, my right slot. So Giga Drain is good to have to just just get some extra HP and do extra damage. Blizzard is just Blizzard. It's just a really powerful ice type attack. And then as well, you can even get some nice freezes from it, which I have, but not from Abomasnow, but mainly Frostlass. And then you have your Aurora Veil, which is essentially your screens, but it does both at the same time as long as hail is up. And here we have Frostlass. Frostlass is wide lens because I wanted to make sure Will-O-Wisp does connect more often, and as well with Blizzard. So Blizzard does actually still hit, even with like a sun or another weather is up, or even just no weather in general. It still connects every now and then. It hasn't really failed me a whole lot. Hex is a move I plan on removing, and the same with Will-O-Wisp. I feel like they're not really that beneficial to the team, so I'm most likely going to be dropping them through the iteration process. And yeah, and then Protect is just Protect, because more than likely they're just going to hit Frostlass with a big move and then ignore Bomb Snow, or yeah. So next is a very interesting Pokemon, and also a new Pokemon called Pawmot. Pawmot is a very fun Pokemon to play with, especially with the new move Revival Blessing. Revival Blessing revives a fallen ally, so you can revive one of your Pokemon that you've lost. So for example, you were using one of your main sweepers. In this case, I'll use, say, King Gambit, which funny enough I have used it on King Gambit before. You can start picking up KOs with that Pokemon again, and then as well, it activates your. It helps with Supreme Overlord. So you can just go. You just go like Protect. They just knock out Pawmot, and then you have your boost again for King Gambit. Or King Gambit's just even stronger because the rest of your team has fallen. But yeah, it's a really fun ability to play with. Or you can even just like revive. I've even like revived Gastrodon, but that kind of backfired, honestly. Anyways, so I just gave it the Iron Fist ability with Thunder Punch, just to get some good damage off. Revival Blessing, because yeah, that's what I really wanted to use it for. Protect is Protect, and then Nuzzle just to get those cheeky paralysis in, to try and stop those fast Pokemon from being fast, while also trying to immobilize them. So next we have Armarouge, is another new Pokemon. Armarouge was quite different in the early stages of this team build. So it was originally Trick, Choice Scarf, but now it's Trick, White. Now it's Wide Guard and White Herb, which honestly is a better variant of it, and I like using it. So Flash Fire is just one of its default abilities, and I do like it. So yeah, first we have Wide Guard. There's a lot of spread moves happening, especially with Ghouldengo. I almost forgot what it was called because I keep calling it something else. But yeah, Ghouldengo is just a really strong Pokemon. Just in case you haven't set up your Aurora Veil, you can just go for a Wide Guard, and then either with your King Gambit or Gastrodon, you can just knock out the Ghouldengo. Protect is pretty standard. Expanding Force is also a good move. In Psychic Terrain, that opponent can set up a Psychic Terrain, and you can just abuse it by using your own Expanding Force. And then you also have Armor Cannon, which is a very powerful Fire-type attack, and then you will reduce your defense and special defense, but that's why you have your White Herb. And then as well, I didn't know what other items I can possibly give on Armarouge. That wasn't a choice item. Next, we have King Gambit. King Gambit is one of my favorite Pokemon I really like to run for this team build. So, King Gambit with Supreme Overlord. Supreme Overlord is a really powerful ability, which it increases its attacks by 10% per fallen Pokemon. Because you can have up to 3 fallen Pokemon, you can increase it by 30% and just deal so much damage. Especially with having the Life Orb. Life Orb is just really, really nice to have, and it can clutch, as you'll see in the video. Shh, I'm not spoiling anything. But yeah, Sucker Punch, because Sucker Punch is just a really good priority move. You don't really see much Pokemon like Farigiraf, so it can't really stop it. But yeah, it does fail a lot at times because of all the speed tiers and stuff like that. Next we have Iron Head. Iron Head is a really good just stab move in general, and I like using it to get rid of the pesky Fairy type Pokemon or the Rock types, and with the additional flinching effect for it. Next is Koto Cleave, which I love the animation for it, and I love that it can't miss, which that is a very big factor to for people to know. It does not miss, so it does not check accuracy. So we will no longer see max evasion chances anymore. So that is great. And then Protect is there just for Protect. And finally, the my favorite Pokemon that I've been using as a very offensive Pokemon is Gastrodon. So Gastrodon is a fun Pokemon to bring, especially against Dondozo and Tatsugiri, which is why I've been using it. So Gastrodon with Clear Smog can just eliminate the status effects from Dondozo Tatsugiri, because most of the time they would either Terra into Dragon, Terra into Ground, I've seen Terra into Water. Yeah, they don't really Terra into Steel, so you can really just utilize Clear Smog and eliminate those buffs there. But unfortunately, we don't really see I don't really see Dondozo Tatsugiri, so it's kind of a not really worth having move. But yeah, you also have Muddy Water, since we no longer have access to Scald due to it now being exclusive to Volcanion, which I don't understand. It already has a signature move, Steam Eruption, but sure, anyways. So Muddy Water is just a good spread move in general. It can also decrease accuracy, which can be very, very helpful if it actually wants to give you the decreased accuracy. But, you know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't, you know. And then as well, Earth Power. Earth Power is really, really good to have. So Earth Power just completely destroys Ghoul, Dengo, and Armarouge, and what was another Pokemon I was fighting against that fainted really easily? I guess just a lot of Pokemon that are weak against ground. Gastrodon can take out quite easily, interesting enough. And then as well, it's just a standard ground type attack that it gets. But yeah, I love using Gastrodon, especially because now it's no longer meta, so you don't have to, like, worry about it too much. But yeah, this is more or less it. So I'll quickly go through the EVs, because I think I forgot about that. So Bombsnow is max HP, max special attack. The rest isn't... I don't even know what the rest... I don't think I even invested. I think I may have invested in HP. Not HP. I think I invested in attack just to make Eyeshot a little bit stronger. Frostlass was max speed, max special attack, HP investment with Timid Nature. I think this was a minus speed plus defense. So this is a sassy nature. Pulmop is Jolly Nature, so max speed, max attack, plus oh yeah, I already said it was Jolly. I think I gave it special defense investment as well. Armarouge, it is max special attack, max speed with HP investment, and it was a... I think this is a modest nature. Then we have Adamant King Gambit, so with max attack, max speed. And I think I gave it special defense investment. Finally, we have Gastrodon with max HP, max special attack, modest nature. So yeah, that is that. I do apologize if I may have repeated anything. But yeah, this is more or less the team and how it sort of does stuff. But yeah, code is right here. Up there. Up there. Anyway, so the code will be in the description as well, so feel free to give the team a go and enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you very much. Take it easy. Alrighty, first game of the night, or the morning for me, rank 10. With, ooh, very interesting team, with Gudra, King Gambit, Rotomosh, Klefki, Goldengo, and Meowscarada. So, this team probably will lead Goldengo, probably. I don't know, I feel like Goldengo is definitely their, one they would want to go for. Could even just go Gastrodon, King Gambit as a lead. But because, knowing me, I kind of want to go these two. Gashadon and King Gambit. As these are the main Pokemon I really gravitate to for competitive. With my typical leads, it's either usually double Snow, because it's really strong, especially when you just go double Blizzard, or they try and taunt or change weather on a Bomb Snow. You can just still click Blizzard, or even just go for a cheeky little Giga Drain. Okay, so they almost ran out of timer, which is kind of funny. Okay. There we go. We got someone who also has a pretty cool training card. That's what I like seeing as well. I like how people can play around and do really interesting things with the that feature. Okay, so we got Klefki and Gastrodon as a lead. Not Gastrodon, Goodra. You can honestly click double Blizzard here, but I'm probably just gonna open Aurora Veil and then just go for a Blizzard, because I think Goodra will either stay in or it's Assault Vest, or could even Terra type. And I'm assuming Klefki will want to go for a probably set up screens maybe, or even just attack into a Bomb Snow or Frostlass. Okay, we do see the Terra type. Alright, they Terra... Oh, okay. They Terra Water on the Goodra. That's kind of unexpected. They set up Misty Terrain. Plus Special Defense. Okay. And we get a freeze. We don't see a freeze. Unfortunately, we do lose the Abomasnow. That's actually a little bit annoying here. I'm probably just bringing Gastrodon. They could just do Muddy Water spam, but I feel like that's kind of unnecessary. I could attempt to go for the KO on left key. As well, considering how much damage Blizzard did, this might be AV. Oh no. We might go Hex. We'll see how... I think this will actually show if this is AV or not. It is AV. See, this is why Snowcloak is so good. I'll play into Frostlass, that's fine. We do get the Earth Power. Okay, Earth Power is doing a lot of damage. So we might click Earth Power again. And we'll Hex Goodra. Okay, they withdraw Klefki, which is fine. And they go into Meowscarada. And we're going to see a Fire Blast again from Goodra. Frostlass will keep evading. Oh, that is not great here. So, in this scenario, I'm pretty confident Meowscarada is just going to go for a knockoff, or even the possible Sucker Punch here. So we're just going to double protect. Oh, it's not Assault Vest. Do you see the flower trick? Miascarado. So that means we're going to see flower trick again, most likely. And I'm just going to click Blizzard. And this should count as a double KO, hopefully, unless the Miascarado is sashed. Which I have seen a lot. And knowing Gudra, it's most likely going to go for another Fire Blast. That's unfortunate. We do take no effect. I think here they might consider protecting Gudra. So we're gonna go for the Koto Cleave into Miascarado. And here I'm really up to protect, so I'm probably just gonna protect Gastron for now. Okay, so they don't actually protect. Kind of surprising. So we do Koto Cleave. Koto Cleave does pick up the KO. So now we can just go for a Sucker Punch into Gudra here. And then Gudra's just going to go Fire Blast, yep. Which we should take it quite comfortably. And then in the back, they most likely have Rotom Wash, I think. Yeah, I think they're gonna send out Klefki. Yep. So we're going to protect King Gambit this turn. And we're going to go for a Muddy Water. I don't know if they really have anything for Gastrodon. That's fine. We do see the Thunder Wave. I don't think Thunder Wave will work because Prankster. You see the accuracy decrease. So we'll Sucker Punch into Gudra. And we'll just Earth Power into Klefki. Unless they attempt to go for a double protect, which it looks like they did, which was kind of surprising. So he should pick up the knockout on Klefki, which is what we want. So whatever they have in the back is afraid of one of my two Pokemon. King Gambit. Okay. What are the odds they just attempt to protect again? So we'll protect our King Gambit. And we'll just Earth Power into their King Gambit. Yep. That was very predictable. They do Iron Head into our King Gambit. And we do get the Earth Power Connect. That is a lot of damage. So here we can up to Sucker Punch. So we can just Sucker Punch into King Gambit and attempt to Muddy Water both slots. Okay, that's fine. So we'll see a Fire Blast from Goodra. Hopefully, we do connect with the Muddy Water. If we don't connect, I think we actually lose here. It looks like it will connect, which is good. So Goodra will faint this turn. And also, I don't think we actually saw the Supreme Overlord ability kick in on their King Gambit. Yeah, so I think they're actually Defiant. So we're going to see a Sucker Punch from them. Well, they go for the Iron Head. That's fine. Oh, it's Life Orb too. So it just faints. So, good game. Round 1. That was kind of unexpected for that end result. I don't know why you would want to keep King Gambit in the back. I feel like King Gambit is a really strong Pokemon. Especially if it's Supreme Overlord. I feel like that's definitely the ability that pushes to win here. So, alright, I'll catch you in the jump cut when we find the next battle. Okay, we got our next round. We are versing Milo. So Milo is running a Lucario Lilligant team. I already know where this is going. Milo Lilligant, Lucario Lilligant, Hariyama. We got Mimikyu, Oranguru, and Torkoal. So this team is actually kind of scary because they have the they have the option to lead just Lilligant and Torkoal and then just start crushing everything. Or they can even just bring in either Oranguru or... They can even lead both, honestly. And go for a Trick Room on one of them and then just start doing whatever. Hariyama, I don't really know what it's used for because I don't... I guess it's... it could be Flame Wall Facade. Or even... some other build. I don't really know what Hariyama uses other than back in the day where it was like Belly Drum and that was like Gen 3 days, so I'm probably gonna open Frostlass and Gashadon with King Gambit and a Bulma Snow. I don't think those are the right calls, but I'm just really curious to what they're bringing. Because if they do open Torkoal Lilligant, we might be able to get a knockout on Lilligant at least. Okay, they do open Torkoal Lilligant. So we can just decrease the speed of Lilligant immediately. Because we definitely want to keep Gastron alive. Since that's our only out to Torkoal. So we'll switch in. We'll set up the weather. Okay, they do Terra type. What are they Terra typing? They're Terra typing Torkoal into Fire type. So whatever is going to be firing off is going to be very, very powerful. And yeah, regardless, it kind of one-shot both Pokemon. Is that Sash Lilligant? Okay, that is Sash Lilligant. After you. Okay, yeah. So the kind offer goes for an eruption. That's gonna knock out both my Pokemon. Which one? Not ideal. So this is a scenario where we don't know who to really Terra type. I kind of want to Terra type King Gambit so it doesn't get one shot, right? But Lilligant can just go for like something and just immediately knock out Gastrodon. But they could even just go for an after you, so... we'll see if we can knock out Lilligant. I'm pretty sure Lilligant's gonna outspeed anyway. Since I'm not a particularly fast build with King Gambit. Do you see the after you? We're gonna see an eruption. Gonna do major damage. I might even knock out both Pokemon, honestly. Okay, that is perfectly fine. So we do Koto Cleave. We do knock out Lilligant. Because it was also 1 HP. And we do get in Earth Power into the Torkoal slot. We do take out the main threat to the team. I'm just curious to what their final two would be. Because they could even just like bring in Lucario and... what was the other one that was quite interesting? Hariyama. Okay, they do bring in Lucario. And Oranguru. Okay, so they're going to be doing some instruction shenanigans, it looks like. So here, we're just going to Earth Power into Lucario, and we will protect our King Gambit. Because I'm assuming that Oranguru will just instruct to Lucario, and Lucario will just do whatever it's doing. We see Final Gambit. Oh, and then it's going to Trick Room. Oh, foul play. Yeah, so we can just... Koto is 85. Yeah, so we can just Koto Cleave Oranguru, and that would be game. Because we've already seen they got Focus Sash on the Lilligant. So we do knock out. Okay, this game was very terrifying. If I double protected, that would have really, really mattered. So, yeah. Yeah, it's just really weird seeing Final Gambit. But yeah, so good game to Milo. Yeah. Holy, that was a very interesting battle. I was honestly expecting to lose. So yeah, I can end the recording for the Elgato because I will be doing I do have a non-commentary version, so I'll be trying to do that from now on. So I'll be having the main one, which is this. I'll try to be a little bit more in depth with teams that I'll be building and showcasing. Yeah, so most of the time the team will always be down to the bottom here, so that way. So yeah, you get to see the team. I'm going to be adding items as well, so you'll be seeing both the Pokemon and its items, so you don't have to go, I wonder what item it's using, or just have to watch in the port screen. So yeah, that is this team. It was super fun to build, so yeah, thank you all very much for watching and hanging out. I will see you very, very shortly. So take it easy and peace.